Is your credit maxed out? How are you preparing for the crash? Good evening, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Remember, always live with no edits. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button now, as you're gonna like what I'm about to say. So right here, I am showing you just an awesome piece. Something that, at least for my generation, my grandparents enjoyed it, my parents enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it. And this is a generational cartoon, and I feel like it's been forgotten, unfortunately, but it was glorious while it lasted. So right here, I am presenting to you a Peanuts Snoopy round. And just so you know, these are an APMEX exclusive. And before you talk crap about APMEX, I do not purchase from APMEX. But I just want to let you know, these are originally from APMEX. The Averse displays an officially licensed image of Snoopy, and below is the Peanuts worldwide copyright. Really want to get it in there. Awesome piece right there. So much detail, and it's so simplistic, but I learned a long time ago, simplicity is elegance without a doubt. Very, very attractive, very nice. Again, this is very simple art, but that's the art that lasts. And of course, Charlie Brown growing up, I remember my grandparents would watch it. I would watch it with them. I would watch it with my parents. And it was just such a wholesome show. They don't make cartoons like that no more. Not even close. And real quick, I also want to show you the reverse, which is probably, arguably, a much nicer side, because the other side is just Snoopy, a little boring, but this is really, really nice. So yes, the reverse displays the officially licensed Peanuts logo, along with the following characters from left to right: Pigpen, Shrouder, Franklin, Woodstock, Sally Brown, Charlie Brown, Lucy Van Pelt, Peppermint Patty, and Marcy. Those were the days, right? When the old man worked, mom stayed home, and all the kids got to play outside. Those were the day. This was a different time in America. My grandparents' generation of boomers who played outside, my parents who played outside, built forts, and hardly watched television. Just much different to the way my generation was and how this next generation is going to be. And what's really nice about these is you can still get these as low as $41 to $43 with free shipping. I think that is very reasonable for what you are getting. But yes, Snoopy round. Awesome. Just to get into more relevant news, as we approach the end of 2024, it's becoming increasingly clear that millions of people, both in the US and around the globe, are facing a financial storm. The holiday season, a time when consumer spending typically surges, is predicted to see a significant shift. And mind you, this affects me. You know, Silver Dad Knows is a car dealer. Instead of spending freely, many are expected to cut back, focusing only on essential purchases. Credit card debt is at an all-time high, and many can no longer rely on credit to finance their lifestyles. Clearly, this spells trouble, especially as businesses, seeing reduced consumer activity, are cutting back on hours and in some cases closing earlier to reduce operating costs. I'm seeing it. You're seeing it. I've heard from countless people who say they're working fewer hours than ever before. In fact, they're bragging to me this. The traditional 40-hour work week is becoming a relic of the past, with many businesses offering just 30-hour work weeks, impacting people's ability to make ends meet. It's not just machine shops or retail stores. It's everybody feeling the crunch. It's happening everywhere, from restaurants to specialty services. This is creating a ripple effect. Reduced business hours lead to reduced income, which leads to reduced spending, perpetuating a downward spiral in the economy. Holiday shopping is expected to be especially lackluster this year. Retailers are not stocking up like they used to. They're wary of holding on to inventory they might not sell, and global supply chains, particularly from places like China, are slowing down. The results? Sparse shelves, fewer sales, and a devastating Q4 for businesses. This is happening in real time. As spending drops, businesses will inevitably lose revenue, and layoffs will likely follow, pushing the economy into further decline. With the financial system on shaky ground, many traditional assets are becoming a lot more riskier. Assets that you didn't think would be riskier. They are riskier. People are maxing out credit cards. Banks are cutting spending limits, and credit lines are shrinking. This growing instability is making safe haven assets like silver a no-brainer. You know, everything happening right now in the world is making this much more crucial. And again, I haven't shown gold for some time, but gold as well, much more crucial. Silver isn't just a hedge against inflation. It's a hedge against financial collapse, which we are seeing. It holds intrinsic value that doesn't rely on the banking system or consumer confidence. As we head into these uncertain times, having physical silver will provide security when traditional financial systems falter. It's a form of wealth that can be traded, bartered, and held with confidence, knowing it won't lose its value overnight due to a market crash or currency devaluation. The end of 2024 is shaping up to be a rough ride for many, and silver, I'm not going to say might. Silver will be the anchor you need to weather the storm. As credit dries up and businesses falter, owning something tangible and historically valuable will be the key to maintaining financial instability. But again, folks, thank you so much for joining us for another evening. God bless you. God bless your household. And God bless the United States of America.